Hello everyone and welcome to the post-game of Citizens of Earth.
In the last episode we didn't kill the secretary, and in this episode we mourn that.
We saved the world last time from the secretary and the aliens he tricked into trying to destroy the Earth.
If you guys ever get mad at a plot,
now, this house here, this is the secretary's house.
Yes, what is it? Do you need something?
Hello, sir.
Yes?
Whoa, you aren't going to try and kill me, right? No, I've learned my lesson. Thick farmers helping me deal with my issues. I've taken up volleyball and crossword puzzles now. Glad to hear it, so that means you're still my secretary, right? Of course, sir, and I'll make sure there's a fresh coffee in the office every morning. Excellent work. Well, in that case, we should get to work. The next election is only 4 years away. We need to begin campaigning. You sure you still want me around? Are you kidding? Your little stunt brought my approval ratings through the roof. You're the MVP of my re-election. Thank you, sir. I promise I'll never try to destroy the Earth again. Fantastic. Let's pinky swear on that. We've pinky swear on before and it did not work, so...
Which is what I'm saying.
So yeah, Secretary is the second to last party member you can get.
Oh god, what did I name him?
It's
been so long.
You gave him a woman's name, because of course you did.
Susan.
This is yet another party member I did not disclose the gender of, and you just went, okay, secretary? Okay.
I don't know why I was Susan. I think that was just like the most like basic woman name I could think of at the moment.
So, okay, document shredder. He restores health when he gets motor drive, basically, or volt absorb, and his other one, the rubber band ball, I forgot what it did, but it's pretty ridiculous. So he's basically Magus. He's a Black Knight, basically.
Susan the Magus.
His abilities, kind of... Okay, so, like, he has some pretty normal attacks, but then he has attacks that, like, sacrifice himself or even other party members when they're absurdly strong. Like, I actually really like using him in battle. You know, he starts at level 25, though. I had to grind everyone up to level 35 to do that final boss, Aaron.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for that. You only get 3 experience for recruiting him.
Because he's such a wet sauce.
Alright, so yeah, we're going to be using him a lot in this episode.
Boy party.
Oh yeah, this is the evidence this guy wanted. Yes, this is it. I knew it. Too bad for this information will never reach the public. This is the only copy, and I'm going to destroy it right here before your eyes. Was that a liar? And towards the document, also the lighter has the vice president's face crossed out on it. I guess we walked into that one. It's alright, I don't need dirt on him to beat him in the polls.
He's so big! He's so wide!
Also,
wait!
He pushes you, and I did not know that was a thing. We get the flashy jewelry for doing that, which is nice. For in pain. So yeah. I remember really liking this equip. Chance to cause blind when attacking. So now his attacks can cause distraction and blind, which is kind of cool. So the secretary, I just explained what he did basically. So manipulate, reduce target's health to 0, and it gives him like super high attacks. He's special based also, which is good to know.
Is there a special skin which switches him to his evil look? Because that one looks better.
I think that would be kind of cool. Now, this game does not have, like, alternate skins for characters.
But what if it did? What would they be wearing?
Or, like, alternate colors. I don't know. Mailman Luigi would just be Luigi. Nerd Rage. Super duper strong attack sacrifices self. I think that's what that said. I don't know.
That happens to the best of us when we have to defend our waifus.
Look at that!
And then he dies immediately.
That is an extremely powerful attack. Super Duper is like the second strongest type of attack, right behind Fierce, which only the Beekeeper has. Oh, and here's the final party member.
Oh, that's right.
You can recruit an alien.
I didn't think anyone would come back for us. Yay.
Tell you what, can we call it even? Since I kinda helped crash your spaceship.
Not a good
Of
thing.
course we're even. That was fun.
Apparently it
I'm
was.
so happy we have a human we can trust. Permission to join the team, sir? This makes me happy!
He or she can upgrade the VR arena. So in the description I said that the game is unsure if the alien is a boy or a girl, and you named it anime?
Because, you know, when you're watching an anime, sometimes you can't tell.
The alien is weird. Okay, so, like, instead of costing energy, The aliens' normal attacks cost health instead.
Oh.
And the alien also has like a lot of vampirism type of skills as well. So yeah, very gimmicky. I kind of wish there was like a way, like a secret way to get both these party members earlier, because I actually really like using them. I should talk about their talents too. The alien's talent lets you use the VR arena anywhere you want, so you don't need to go to the school or any of the the programmer's computers anymore in order to do this.
So you access by climbing into Invader Zim's eyeball, and that's how you get there.
And the Secretary's talent unlocks New Game Plus.
Oh gosh.
This game has a New Game Plus, and I've never used New Game Plus myself, but I think what it does, you can start over with all your citizens. You basically just start the game over again, but you have everyone unlocked right from the start. So if you want to try some really cool strategies, but like are unable to get party members super early on, you can straight up just start the game over again now.
There's some enemies we never ran into.
Yeah, and this is what we're going to be finishing off in this episode.
Alright guys, so in the comments below, put down your favorite ships in this game. Who do you ship with who?
Your favorite ships. We're going to be fighting this guy again just to show off what the alien can do.
Oh, hasn't he suffered enough?
He does suffer one last time in this episode, actually.
Oh no.
Yeah, see, look at that. Cancel opponent's action is also kind of cool.
I thought you said cancel and that was the name of the attack. That's gonna be the newest Earthbound-like. There's gonna be someone who cancels and that's their attack.
Cancels you. If they ever make a third South Park RPG, I can guarantee that's going to be an attack.
Oh god.
There's an attack that gets a Pokemon Go mob to like bum rush the whole field.
Both a blessing and a curse, South Park.
I saw a Let's Play of that game. There's another photojournalist mission. It's like superhero themed, and there's this girl, I don't know what her name is in the actual show because I haven't watched much South Park, but in the game she's called Call Girl. Her weapons are selfie sticks, and like she can hack into people's phones to make them explode, and that's her normal attack. I'm in. God, I gotta actually watch that show at some point. Like, the RPGs, I've watched Let's Plays of both, and they don't disappoint. Like,
this poor man is just out running, and then he gets attacked by this.
Yeah, by the Secretary, the brother, and the alien.
And Vice Perez still isn't attacking. He still isn't fighting. He did that once, but he's like, that's all I can do.
He did it once when people were watching.
That's good enough for now.
It's better for his ratings this way. The Secretary can also steal all energy from a different party member, which gives him really good synergy with the alien. Because, again, the alien's attacks are drain health instead of energy.
So they were made to go together.
There's another photojournalist mission right there.
She also has Kids Next Door proportions. Codename Kids Next Door, like a DJ Voodoo.
I do not remember this show.
I don't think you were in the age bracket to watch it.
Okay.
And also, I think that's when we got cable, and when we got cable was when you start watching. That was when you stopped watching TV.
Yeah, I think so. Also, we're getting, it doesn't look like it, but we're getting an achievement right now. There's an achievement for doing 10 back attacks in a row. This one's kind of tough, and you kind of need to... I think this is one you kind of can only do once you... I'm bursting with happiness! That's the alien's level up
Aren't
quote.
you happy to have them on your team now?
There we go. Yeah, so we're just gonna knock this one out of the way real quick. I actually really like the Secretary's level up quote. There we go, favor to win. Oh yeah,
I'm getting even more powerful.
He's getting even more powerful.
He's gonna go make a comeback.
When you beat the game, pretty much every enemy in the game will run away from you. So I actually think it's way better to get that mission once you beat it.
Secretary's gonna pull a Vegeta. And, like, he's gonna join you, but, like, as soon as he gets, like, a little more taste of power, he's gonna kill an entire crowd of people.
So once, yeah. So at this point, we're gonna be clearing off the final exterminator missions. I almost said the executioner missions.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, so basically, I killed some of these earlier in the playthrough, but I need to kill 10 of them, or at least get to do 10 battles with them in order to actually do the mission. So yeah, there's that one. Now we're gonna refight this guy. Remember, this guy like basically one-shot the whole team later because
Get a load of this guy. Oh, we got a new... Susan's still there, making up for his misdeeds.
Susan, Karen, and Billy Bones. I even now I had to like do I had to like redo this fight a couple times because this one is like, I consider this one of the hardest fights in the game, honestly.
Fun.
I mostly just brought Karen in because I think she's the last character where I need to level up her talent because I don't use her talent, but I think there's an achievement for leveling up everyone's talent to max. So I figured I might as well get that one while we're here.
Alright, so if you guys want extra credit points, go through the entire Let's Play and see which characters we played with the most and played with the least.
My money's on the scientist being my most used character.
And who would be the least? Would it be Weather Lady?
Probably Weather Lady. I didn't really use the Cat Lady that much either,
True.
though. Or maybe the Alien or Secretary, because they just appeared in the last episode.
They don't count.
Although, honestly, I think I used them for pretty much the whole episode. Pretty much every battle we're going to do in the... I should have cut this out. Oh my god, I usually cut
We
these
have to
out.
look at all the faces we got. Yeah, and if you guys do that, we'll give you a good pat on the back.
If you post your research to Twitter, I'll retweet it.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Click the notification bell.
Subscribe.
Click the notification bell and click the like button again.
No, click the like button an odd number of times.
Click it an even number of times.
No, don't. Then you'll unlike the video.
You've been unliked.
You've been unyad.
Oh no.
Remember that? Meverse?
Oh god, yeah.
Instead of liking a post, you a post.
What were some of the greatest Meverse posts?
Dude, I am so happy that Nintendo stopped trying to be weird with social media and just said, you know, just let them put it on their Twitter or their Facebook.
They're like, you know what?
Or their YouTube, you know?
They were just getting sick of like the 10-year-olds posting really weird stuff in the water guy.
I remember that guy. All he did was like post comments on how good water looked in various games. He did one for like, he wasn't impressed with the Golden Sun water, which made me sad.
Where is that man now?
I don't know where that man is now.
Everything he says is so suspicious.
One of his get hit quotes is "How dare you?" It's like he's so ominous even this late in the game. Yet he's so fun to use.
I'm on his side now. I'm so on his side now. I used to be Secretary Hater. Now I'm Susan Lover.
Susan Lover. The Riot Shield for Sans Undertale. I forgot what that did. But yeah, there we go. There's that mission out of the way.
We did it, boys. Now,
upon a critical hit, increases the whole party's defense. Oof. That's really good.
Now all of you have to pile on top of the bed. Everyone in this party.
We're not doing that. Alright, so we drove past this rock a couple times. But when we actually go past this point, there is just a chest in... I don't know why there's a transition there. That's the only time in the game something like that happens. It's very strange.
Maybe they meant for it to be something else.
And we get all that's back there is an angel food cake.
We did it, guys. Are you happy, completionists? We finally opened the chest.
We don't get everything, but we do get all the achievements. And if you go back around, there's this whole field of cacti up here.
Are they cacti?
Yeah, honestly, there are no cat cactuses here, which I find strange.
So they bud. So like off of the normal cactuses, we'll sprout off the cat cacti.
Oh, this is where they come from.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's lore. I know you guys wanted that in this game.
Another wedding cake.
There better be deep lore. That's what I'm waiting for, guys. Where's your fan fiction?
Hey there.
So, there's a single cactus out here, and it's another faux journalist mission. There we go. So we got that one.
We did it, boys. I'm becoming more powerful.
He will become the most powerful secretary of them all.
You will take 3 phone calls at once.
These flowers are beautiful, but very prickly.
More like,
watch yourself, miss. This place is a public safety nightmare. Don't worry about me. I'm used to getting poked by stingers. Besides, let my bee buddies do most of the work for me. They sure do love pollinating. What work are they doing for you here in the cactus lair?
You know, bees do pollinate. Bees pollinate, but so do, like, other animals. I want to see a bat keeper.
A bat keeper?
Because bats pollinate. Not as well as bees. It's like most animals that eat seeds or go into flowers technically pollinate.
Huh.
Or at least they spread the seed around.
Do mice... This question is gonna make me sound stupid. Do mice pollinate? Because I've seen pictures of mice and flowers before.
I mean, they must after that, because pretty much all pollination is like spreading around pollen or seeds. I want to see a bat keeper in a video game. It's like the same aesthetic, but they take care of bats and not bees.
You know that like Yahoo Answers quote where it's like, "Can you milk a blank?"
Oh no!
Can we make "Do blanks pollinate" the new version of that?
Let's go to Yahoo Answers right now.
Do chinchinos pollinate? Or chinchillas pollinate? By the way, the reason we were back at the lake is because that's another exterminator mission we had to do.
Leg warmers.
Legworm. I remember liking this equip quite a lot, actually. Poses affect random party members. So the poses that give her permanent stats for the rest of the battle, they will now give a random party member random stat ups, which is kind of cool.
Ooh.
That's kind of useful, actually.
Time to go under the water.
Yep, because there's another exterminator mission here we have not finished yet.
We're just forcing the secretary to do everything. It's like, hey man, sorry.
As we have beforehand.
After this, he's gonna turn.
Turn?
He's gonna turn back evil.
It's gonna become evil again.
He's like, you know what, I had a 20-year plan planned out to destroy you.
I wonder what happens if you beat the game again. He's probably still the villain, right? But like, if you have him in your party, does he just fight a doppelganger version of himself?
Everyone, go check that out right now.
Everyone beat this game twice right now. Also, when I was down here, I found an enemy I've never seen before. The Manic Mine. And I don't know what it does, because I'm so strong at this point that I just basically one-shot it.
Well,
I'm assuming it explodes on you? I don't know. I've never seen this enemy, so...
His purpose is to come in and Voltorb, then immediately leave.
I would not be surprised. Euphoria causes brainwash. The alien has hilarious attack quotes too. Like, don't worry, be happy, and before just...
Staying positive.
Stay positive.
I'm gonna slowly go through this urchin battle.
I like how the alien's attack animation is basically the E.T. finger. I don't know.
And I like how Secretary's attack quote is, It matches.
He has better attack quotes.
That's the only one that should be there.
I think I try to show off what this thing can do once just because I'm curious myself. Yeah, look, I'm just using... I'm just using, like, normal buffing attacks. That's what it does. It explodes shrapnel. I'm assuming it has an instant kill attack.
We figured it out, guys.
Or a self-destruct attack.
Susan wrings his hands together, plotting something nefarious.
Wow.
It's a good theory. Maybe he'll be the villain in the third game.
Ooh. He's not the villain in the second game, I'll say that.
But it's like, it'll be like, he made, I don't even know what the second game does.
Instead, the villain in the second game is the concept of capitalism. That's not something I knew I wanted.
So, he somehow put that concept into everyone's mind. And in the third game, he's gonna come back, but it's gonna be like a Earthbound situation, like he's all old and wrinkled, like in a frozen tank suspended.
Oh my god, he's gonna become Porky?
He's gonna be Porky.
He's gonna become Porky. I'm bursting with happiness!
He's gonna have an entire city dedicated to himself.
I don't know why, but every time I complete a mission, the alien levels up. I don't understand it.
Because he's so happy!
Bursting with happiness. Can't control it.
Here are my theories.
The shadows are reflecting off the other party members in weird ways. I never noticed that.
You got an email out of
You doing painting on the scenery? Actually, I'm not doing a landscape painting. Oh? I'm trying to paint portraits, but when people see me, they strike an unnatural pose, so I came up here to observe them undetected. Now I can paint my subjects without them knowing. That's creepy. All art is borderline creepy.
How did the alien become self-aware enough to figure that out?
Like I said, any character says that line regardless of who you have in, and even if that does break character, I might actually vote for you next time. That might be my favorite part of the playthrough, I'm gonna be honest. Like, that's
such a big burn.
Like, we have a new enemy here. This is, the Malevolent Mosquito. I think this is another Exterminator mission, and this enemy actually appears in the sequel, too.
You see, guys,
as does the buff Mosquito.
They're foreshadowing, like the statue that was in Pokemon X.
In the sequel, there's a statue of the school mascot.
He is a god.
They imply that, like, he's an ancient god or something, which I find weird.
That explains it.
Maybe they knew how broken he was. I don't know.
Maybe that's why he was in the final group that delivered the final hit.
What do you want?
It's time for you to turn back, little man.
Buzzswole, no.
Good old singing need help us. Oh.
What a rotten day. The normal exercise routine route is march through here, up through the junkyard, and then back to Camp Cuckoo. But there's too many cars blocking the path. I'm not strong enough to move them. If only I knew a really strong person who could lift those cars out of the way.
I ship the King Counselor and the Swole Man. God, what a good ship that is.
Okay, here's another photojournalist mission. This is a bit north of that, like, entrance to the swamp I just went through. Oh yeah, that entrance we haven't been into yet. Like, even this late in, there's still paths, like, we have not discovered.
Look at this, guys. It's such a big game. People are all like, oh, Skyrim is such a big game.
Like, this is my favorite type of open world kind of game where, like, it's big, but also it's self-contained enough that you can remember where everything is.
How about Skyrim, but it looks exactly like this?
Oh my god.
Or this game, but it looks exactly like Skyrim.
I liked Skyrim. I played it for the first time last year.
Yeah, I played a bit of it.
I made my character, something I can only describe as a battle mage summoner, and it was ridiculous what he can do. He can steal the souls of anything with Bound Sword and then just summon lightning elementals to just zap everything.
Yeah, my character was...
Bursting with happiness, and it keeps happening.
My character was a barbarian, but then like I went up on a cliff and was immediately killed by a wizard. And I was like, okay, maybe later.
Skyrim was on Switch if you want to try that.
I might download it sooner or later. I'm too much into Animal Crossing, man. Crossing them animals.
So now, I know this is gonna anger you. We gotta kill the flying fish.
No!
The flying fish that resist electricity, which triggers me as a Pokemon fan, but whatever.
Don't you dare hurt him!
We have to defeat them. It's an exterminator mission.
Guys, don't like this video. Actually, unlike it right now. Dislike this video. Remove that comment.
Like this video every time the alien says I'm bursting with happiness.
Take a shot.
No, I just need to hope that,
What's this game?
Okay, didn't level up that time.
What was this game, like, what was this game, what am I trying to say? Why can't I talk? If this game was a drinking game, what would be on the rubric?
Every party member you recruit, I don't know.
I want them to die.
This place is so gorgeous. It reminds me of my homeland. And where is that exactly? I don't remember. I've been traveling the world learning new recipes for so long. I've forgotten my roots. Well, just think back. What's the earliest memory you have? Chocolate, of course. Maybe he is French. Maybe he's French but just has a German accent. That's possible.
Sure.
No, that actually is
It
possible.
is possible.
Yeah, like, accents are a very nature versus nurture kind of thing. Or nurture kind of thing. I followed this one YouTuber who was born in Britain, but moved to America when he was like 1 year old, and he does not have a British accent in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, I have a Russian friend who was born in Russia, but like he moved here when he was like 2, so of course he doesn't have a Russian accent.
Yeah, I am convinced that accents are more about like where you've lived. If I'm wrong on this, feel free to let me know, but like...
Well, that's sort of the thing too, because like speech patterns
Did
can
she
change
just call us a fearless leader?
You're Tom Nook. But it's speech patterns can change up too depending on who you hang out with.
Yeah.
Like I know up at college, I adopted just so much weird speech patterns because everyone at college is constantly tired 24/7, and I had to work out of that so I can now form sentences.
We could go back to someone...
I'm bursting with happiness! I'm bursting with happiness!
We could probably go back to some of our earlier videos and see how much our speech powers have changed. I promise that's the last time that happens in this episode.
Do you promise?
I think. Go play some casino games. Okay, so we need to go back to the casino for a mission, for an achievement. I think you need to make I don't exactly remember the exact name, but like the achievement strip tells you it. You need to make money at the casino.
Good.
So what I'd recommend is get the gambler's talent up to max and then go to the very top because, actually, do I show it off here? Yes, I do. Okay. The achievement is... Nope, not charitable donator. House of Cards. Earn $100,000 in the casino. And the highest you can bid in this place is 10,000. So basically just win 10 win 10 games of blackjack. That's basically all you have to do for this one.
I noticed that one of a mission you haven't fulfilled is sending 9 of your party members to school.
We do that in a second. Also, this is very important. You can save scum this.
Good.
So, like, you can save after every time you win and just reload if, You do have to quit the game, though, but you can reload, your save and just come back here. The game doesn't penalize you for it. I know some games with gambling minigames do that, but this one doesn't. I started with a hand of 21!
Welp!
The only thing resetting the game messes up is a streak. Because I think you do actually gain, like, 1.5 times your money if you win, like, more
Oh
than 5.
god, oh no, we're here now.
Forgot about this. Yeah, we got the House of Cards achievement, so we're moving on.
We have the map pad.
So the next achievement I needed to get was get every party member to level 30.
I already helped you with that, Adam. You're welcome.
So yeah, we got that one, and then the next achievement we're going to do is put 9 people in school.
I'll put in the alien in school? This is Invader Zim.
The alien is in my... Oh yeah, I did put the alien in school. I thought you were talking about the photon.
What's the difference between the alien and the photon?
I know, they both come from space, probably. Photon probably comes from cyberspace. That noise is so satisfying. Also, the game's running at double speed. Now we have charitable donation, which you need to use 150 items. So we're just gonna use a bunch of, like, medication and soda on people.
Well, guys, time for the picnic. I'm not hungry. Picnic!
Picnic just pulls out a basket of pills and glasses of soda. There we go.
Your party is dead. Killed everyone.
And now I think all we have left are 2 more, it's not clear, but you can actually go down here with the...
why is he here?
You can
I
go
thought he
down...
had enough.
You can go down here with the lifeguard. I think we have 2 cop missions left.
He truly is a white-haired anime boy. Wait, is his hair white in this mode?
Hello.
Don't I recognize you? It's him. Is it him?
You fight Thanos.
What's he stealing here? Please help me. So we're gonna fight the deep sea manager.
Oh god, he is a white-haired anime boy. That explains everything.
He came back. He's been revived.
He's just gonna keep on suffering, because that is the life of a white-haired
And he's
anime
weak
boy.
to electricity, which this is a pretty bad team for that, but whatever. I don't care at this point. We got like 2 battles left in the game, so...
Oh god, just let him rest.
I think this boss is almost identical. Drink some of its remaining coffee reserves. Yeah, I think this boss is almost identical to when we fought it beforehand. It's just stronger now. So yeah, don't worry too much about it. And there I go, taking over half its health with Thanos, because of course I am.
Because Thanos is the one that killed the secretary.
No,
Ow.
Thanos killed the misery machine.
Oh yeah, that's right. He also killed the secretary. He will kill him tonight.
Oh god. Inflicts double damage on the previous attack. Yeah, that's cool. That won't break the game at all. There we go. Yeah, this fight is not... You could probably do this around the halfway point in the game. This one is not that dangerous at all.
You did it, guys.
We already did...
You gotta do it for 1, 2, 3 movies.
We already did the super boss, so yeah. There he goes.
The way he went onto that boy, he just went onto the screen so weirdly.
Poor fella, he must have fallen out while Moonbucks flew overhead.
Farewell.
He stayed well caffeinated to the bitter end, what an inspiration to us all.
The vice president is a bit of a... I mean, it's gonna be a controversial take, but he's a bit of a jerk.
And here's the last...
The
toaster geist. I love this wordplay. This is the last thing we have to do. And then we've 100% of the game.
Honestly, what else would you expect from us? Killing the brave little toaster is our final act.
Killing the ghost of the brave little toaster. Does brave little toaster die?
Knowing that movie, he probably does. I know the air conditioning unit dies in the worst way humanly possible. He gets so mad he blows up.
Oh no. Happens to the best of us.
You gotta get one more weirdly smiling person in there. The programmer and the alien have both terrifying smiles.
I love the programmer though.
California.
I should have saved the Jester until last. Whatever.
California.
California Billy Bones Bob. This is the team we're ending this playthrough on.
As we should. We have the blueprint for success. Where Billy Bones, classic literature character
Yep.
reborn into the body of a handyman.
Yeah.
And California.
Aaron, if you ever get into the field of anime, you need to make an anime about this now.
Oh, God. The field
I
of
want to see
anime
Billy
character.
Bones as a handyman now. Helped by California and the architect.
You need the blueprints to success, Billy Bones. It's like, oh, I can't do that. Actually, it'll be on the Billy Bones from the Takarajima anime. Because there's the
I don't
anime.
know what that is.
It's the anime adaptation of Treasure Island. Which
Oh, did
really
you
is
see
good.
that? The text was going off the text
We
box.
can't end it. That's the only way it should end. It'll be my beautiful big fan fiction. It'll be like Fate, but better. I've never seen anything Fate related. I'm sorry, guys.
And there we go.
This calls for a
He just disappears. No death animation. I don't know.
We started the way we stopped the way we started, talking about anime in an incomprehensible way.
Well said. And yeah, that's the last of it. Again, we're not getting absolutely everything. Like, I'm not getting all of the equips and stuff. But I did all the challenges, which are basically achievements, and typically that's good enough for me. I don't know. If
We did it, boys.
you guys don't think this is good enough, do your own playthrough.
Buy the game.
I need to take her out of school in order to actually show what we got for her. All stats increase, weather reverts more quickly. I don't like that because, like, you know, you kind of need the weather for her to do anything great, but whatever. It's more options.
Now, how are we going to end this? What is the final screen we're ending on?
That. You cut to black.
Well, guys, that's Citizens of Earth.
Yeah, that was fun. Thanks again for joining me on
No
this.
problem. I really liked it.
So yeah, we'll see you folks later. I don't know. We'll probably think of something else to Let's Play at some point.
God, who knows?
All right, talk to you folks later. Have a good one.
Bye.